it's Dan. Welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can tell, we have got two, that's correct, two guests. We have Josh again, and we have a special one. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Dan Gaze. I'm back on the video for the second time. I'm Dan's former PE teacher and assistant head. Real good kid, and Josh as well. I used to teach Josh, and also a Spurs fan like Josh. So we're here just to gloat a little bit.
We've all got our kits on the shirts, and
but this kit pops double older than you. This was 1995.
I wasn't born then.
No, exactly. So it's older than you too.
All right, smash that like, subscribe. I'll leave Josh's link and Gaze's link both in the down below, and let's crack on with game week 24 or 25. Let's go. Right, first game is Saturday, 12:30. Manchester United versus Southampton. I am going to head this up first because I'm a Man U fan. Let's not discuss Middlesbrough. I'm amazed no one mentioned it before. But Burnley, let's go to Burnley. First half, shocking. I didn't watch it, obviously, because I was with Josh. Again. Yes, but we need to improve. Ranić needs to get the team playing. And I am going to say, it will be, I mean, Southampton did beat Spurs last night. After I'm filming this. Sorry, you two.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, my pen's not working, is now. I'm going to say, Man United 2. It pen would work. Man United 2, Southampton 0. And Josh or Gaze, who wants to go first?
Josh can go first, right?
Go on, Josh, mate.
Yeah, Southampton. Yeah, that was a shock. Like, I know Spurs aren't at their best at the moment. Conte has improved us. I mean, this is not about Spurs; it's about Man United. It's about they said if this is talking about Southampton and not Spurs, wow, Southampton were really good. Ward-Prowse, I'm jealous. I want to play like Ward-Prowse. Yeah, Southampton will be a danger to United. I don't know. It was one result though for Southampton. Like when you play against Spurs, anyone can beat us. So I actually still think United will win, but Southampton look good. I'm going to say similar. I'm going to say Man United 3, Southampton 1. I think they will concede. But yeah, 3-1
no,
United.
they will concede. Engage. What are you going for?
I'm
Be
going
nice
for 2-1
as well, please.
United. Huh?
Be nice as well, please.
I'm going 2-1 Man
I know
United.
what you like.
2-1.
2-1 United. I would like to see your manager. I've forgotten his name. You said it earlier.
Ralph Ranić.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get Ronaldo playing. I'd like to see him get Sancho playing a bit more, and I'd like to see him, Jesse Lingard to get a run out. I think it could be the battle of the set pieces between Ward-Prowse and Ronaldo, or Fernandes. Depends who takes them for you guys. But I just think, Man United need the points. They need to be trying pushing for that top 4. So 2-1 Man United. I hope you lose, really, just because it's you, Dan. But 2-1 Man United.
I mean, we could lose then Southampton.
Well, yeah.
Next game is a London derby. We go to Brentford versus Crystal Palace. Thomas Frank has Brentford playing some decent football. Yes, moved to Man City last night, but I mean, it is Man City, isn't it? So no surprise there. But Palace, on the other hand, playing away under Patrick Vieira. This could be Christian Eriksen's debut back in the Premier League. It's great to see him back playing again after what happened to him in Copenhagen in the Euros. I'm sorry, World Cup winner. But if he is playing, but you have got Palace, you got the Gallagher, Zaha, Edward, who I love, as you know from FIFA series. So where we are, and I'm going to say 1. I'm going to go with 2-1 draw. No, 2-2 draw. Sorry. And Josh again. First?
Yeah, I mean, both teams are they're not the most exciting, in my opinion, anyway. Like, they're both solid, and we know what I think they're both going to start. Palace, definitely, I think. And Brentford, they've had really bad form recently, I've noticed. They all started really, good, but I think they've lost. I think they've lost, 4 of their last 5 or something bad like that. But I do think that there are 3 teams that are worse than Brentford. So, I could make it exciting, but I'm actually going to go with just a standard boring 1-1 draw. Both of these teams draw quite often, especially Palace. So yeah, I'm just going to be honest.
I know. And then Gaze, what are you going for, mate?
I'm in two minds whether it'll be a 1-1 draw, like Josh said, or a 1-0 win to Palace. After Wilford's goal last night, you think he might hit another corker, but I doubt it. But then you look and you think of Eriksen's return, will Brentford step up? But no, I think Palace will scrape it away from home, 1-0 just.
Okay, now we move to Everton against Leeds. Now, Everton are under new management in Frank Lampard, former Chelsea player and manager as well. But Leeds, what a game last night as I'm filming this. 3-3 against Aston Villa. Who would have thought that? Nobody. To Aston Villa and Leeds. 6 goals, 1 red card, 8 minutes at a time. What a match. Honestly, what a game. And on that basis, but we could see Donny's debut. Oh, it's like Donny could play. Ali could play as well from his birthday as well. And if they are playing, Donny needs to play and will score 2-1 to Everton. And then Josh, off you hop.
Now, I think Everton will stay up. Again, like the Brentford thing, I think Everton, there are 3 worse teams than Everton. But I don't think Everton are going to... They've made some signings and Lampard's not a bad manager. I don't think we're going to see them like climb the table. I think they'll finish 15th, 16th, maybe at best. But obviously they'll start up and that's the objective. And I don't actually know if Ali's going to actually help them. I don't think it's anything to do... I don't think it's really Spurs' fault. I think it's just his attitude. It's a shame, really. I don't know if Ali or Van der Beek are going to really help Everton, but I think the quality will be enough for them. And it's the same with Leeds. I think Leeds will stay up just because they've got a very exciting team and they score goals, but we know they concede as well. So, yeah, they'll both be safe. I'm going to think quite an exciting game, actually. I do think it will be a few goals. I think 2-2.
Oh, okay. And Gaze, what are you going for, mate?
I think didn't Van der Beek and Ali come on the other night because Ali had his dreads cut off and back to his haircut. Yes,
I think he did.
This will be their home debuts, I think, if they do come on. The problem with Dele Alli is just he's lost love for football. That's what I think, and so many different reasons. And I hope that Everton sparks his love again. I don't, like Josh said, I don't blame Tottenham. I think you just got to look at him. It looks like he's lost the eye of the tiger. I'd like to see him get it back. I'd like to see Frank Lampard do well. There is Andros Townsend up there. So I think he's a great player at Everton. But I look at Leeds and they're just so attacking. They come at you just non-stop. Even when they're losing 2-0, they still come at you as they did last night. I think that's going to be a scary game for Everton. And I could either see it being 2-0 to Leeds or Everton have just got to shut shop and go for a 1-0. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to go for this. And I think Leeds are going to do them. I think Leeds are going to do them 2-0.
Oh, okay. It is Watford versus Brighton. Watford is a must-win game. Watford, they need to win. They honestly, against West Ham, they played. Honestly, they were fantastic. Apart from getting the ball in the net, like Watford, score some goals. Honestly, score some goals, please. And Brighton, on the other hand, all right, not very good. I mean, Graham Potter, he likes to sit deep. He plays like Burnley. He's like Burnley. They score, they sit deep. But on this occasion, this could be a close game. I'm going to say 1-0 to Brighton. Josh, as you're going to the game, what are you thinking, mate?
Yeah, it's a disappointing one because I know now, I might, sorry if I speak a bit more on Watford because I don't support them, but I do have a soft spot for them because I've been there I've been to games for 6 years now. But it's a shame because when they had Pereira, Deulofeu, Doucouré, Capoue, they were such a solid mid-table team. And I don't know what went wrong. I think it was when they lost 6-0 in the final. And then they went down, obviously, the season after that. And, yeah, it wasn't very nice. And then when they came back up, I always had doubts that they wouldn't do well, they wouldn't have the quality. They've had a lot of games that when they beat Everton 5-2, United 4-1, they had a few games where might actually stay up. They've got quality, but there's absolutely zero consistency in the team. I don't think Roy's tactics are going to help Watford. And yes, they might concede less and get more draws, but they need wins. And they should have, if they had more quality, they would have scored a couple in the first half against West Ham. That's the worst I've seen West Ham play in a long time. So I don't think it's going to be a bad scoreline against Brighton, because Brighton don't score a lot either, but Brighton are set up a lot better. Now, I'm going to say 0-0 draw, which isn't like, I'm doing a few draws at the moment, but I'm thinking 0-0, not a bad result for Watford, but it is when you know that they need to win a lot of games, at least 6 or 7 games they need to win. So, 0-0.
And now, Gabe, what are you going for, mate?
Well, you two are like Watford fans, I think, because I always see you at Watford games. But I actually agree with Josh. My thing was going to be 0-0, and it was going to be, there's going to be loads of shots, but no one's going to score, and it's going to be 0-0. So I agree with Josh. 0-0, loads of shots, a bit of excitement, a bit of attack, but no goals.
Next game. Is there any might put to this game? Norwich versus Man City. Is there much of a winner here? I don't think Norwich are going to come up with a magical win, honestly. So keep this short and sweet. Man City win 4-0. Because it's Man City. They love to score goals, honestly. They love to score goals. Against Norwich, I think it's like 22-0 over the games they played.
Did you see Watford's?
Josh, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, City like to score a lot of goals. Now, I think Norwich will go down, but just about. A lot of people, actually, like Norwich, like, why do they get so much hate? A lot of people seem to hate them a lot. Now, I know they haven't got a lot of quality, and in my opinion, they will be going down. But I think they'll perform better than they did 2 seasons ago. I think they will show up with more of a fight. They've got a good, they've got a few decent players, but just I guess not enough quality. Maybe in a couple of years they will, but I do think they'll go down and City will win. But I rate Norwich a bit more than other people do. So I think City are going to win comfortably, but I'd say just a 2-0, a little sweet 2-0. I don't think they're going to score like 3 or 4. I think, Norwich are better than people think. So 2-0 City.
Okay, and Gaze, are you going to go for a clean sweep?
Yeah. Did Norwich got a win last night, didn't they? Or the night before? They got a win, didn't they?
No, they drew. 1-1.
They drew. 1-1. I think they're doing all right. I hope they go down so we get Max Aarons at Spurs, for but he's a good right back. But I think for me, I think it will be 3-1 to City, and I think De Bruyne will get all 3 goals. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Josh, mate. If that happens, put it back in your fantasy team, mate.
I was going to remove it to Salah, but I'm not sure if I will.
Comment down below what Josh should do. Right, next game. Burnley versus Liverpool. Liverpool could have Mane and Salah back from Africa Nation duty. So, first of all, congratulations to Senegal for winning the AFCON. They were in the final last year and lost, but this year they have won it with a Mane masterclass again. But less on Mane, less on AFCON, more on the game. Is there much point? Burnley, again, did draw Man United as well. But it's Liverpool. It's going to be far too strong. It's going to be 2-0 to Liverpool. Liverpool, they've got so much quality. Elliott's now back fit. What a goal he's got against Cardiff, by the way. What a goal he's got against Cardiff, honestly.
Mm-mm.
That's a great goal. With Diaz coming in, amazingly. He's Colombian. He's from Portugal. He could be the next. I'm trying to think of a famous Colombian striker. Forlan, there you go. Diego Forlan, there you go. There's one.
Was it Colombian? I thought he was sure.
He's Uruguayan. He's Uruguayan.
A Colombian striker was Asprilla, who played, I think, at Newcastle. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll Google that later.
Yeah, Google that.
All right, John, go, mate.
I think I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. The thing is, again, like I also think Burnley's time. I think their time is up now. It's just sort of like a dead squad. But I don't want to sound harsh. I think they'll put up a little bit of a fight. Good result for them against United, but again, they would have wanted the win, wouldn't they? But I think Liverpool win. But it's getting to the stage where halfway through the season, I think a lot of weaker teams are going to be more stubborn to play against. So Liverpool will win, but I think they'll just scrape it 1-0 because Mane and Salah just come back as well. Like, will they start strong? We don't know. Don't know who will score, but I think 1-0 Liverpool will scrape it.
Gaze, clean sweep or not?
I'm going 2-0 Liverpool. I can't see Burnley doing much apart from someone getting sent off. Whether Salah or Mane play, that Liverpool team, and I mean team, is probably one of the best in the Premier League, the way they click. Not the best squad, just the best starting 11. I look at them and I think, wow, whenever I see him, Jota's in there as well. The best right back, I feel, in Europe. It's unbelievable. Then got Van Dijk in there, the goalie's strong, just and then obviously they signed, I've forgotten the guy they signed now. What's his name?
Luis Diaz.
Yeah, I won't ask you where he's from because you'll probably tell me he's from London or something. But he's a top player, and I just think I've been looking at him, and I just think they're also after the guy from Fulham, weren't they? They're after the who scored the other night.
Fabio Carvalho.
Yeah, he's a player, mate.
I don't know where he's from. Honestly, I don't know.
I'm not sure actually. I'm not going to pretend to lie. But I'm just thinking for myself. I think 2-0 Liverpool, whether they play or not, them two.
Right, that's that. Now we move to Newcastle versus Aston Villa.
What a game that's going to be.
Newcastle beat Everton, wasn't it? When was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? But can we just say, Kieran Trippier, what a free kick, by the way. I haven't seen it, but heard it was special. But Newcastle, they're putting themselves in that trouble. But I want them to lose because I want Watford to win and stay up. But honestly, I don't think it will happen. But Villa, they're good. Coutinho, Ramsey, he's young. He's brilliant. You've got so many players to Villa. I just think it's going to be a so close game. I'm going to go a 3-2 win to Aston Villa. Like last night, goals. We know. But they have got. But Josh, what do you think, mate?
Oh, this is one that I've got it written down, but I haven't actually decided on a score. This is really, really close for me. I think Newcastle, if they didn't have this takeover, I think they were down. I really think they were really struggling. I think they were going to go down. In my opinion, I have a strong opinion, and I know they're going to start with the money that they've got. They will start. They're not going to win every week, but they'll do enough. And Villa, wow, I'm so glad Grealish, kept them up, and then they've sold him and brought other players in that have really done well. Coutinho, he's going to be special for them, isn't he? He started very well, so I think, I think Villa will do well this season, but they have enough room to drop points. If they drop points, it's not a disaster. They're mid-table. I actually am going to back. This is a last-second decision. A 2-1 win for Newcastle. They're going to get those wins. They're going to get more comfortable. They'll stay up. But Villa have nothing to worry about. They're really good as well. But I think a strange one, but I think 2-1 Newcastle.
Gaze, I've been trying to see what you go for now, mate. Go on, mate.
Yeah, my good friend's a Geordie, and he thought they were down. And I said, and obviously they had the takeover. And I said to him, mate, you're going to sign a statement player. And I think that statement player, first of all, was Trippier. Won the league and the Liga, didn't he? For Atletico, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Gutted he'd come back to Spurs, if I'm honest with you. He's just what we need. A set piece taker, a right back who can get forward and defend. Don't know why we ever let him go, but anyway, Villa for me are just going from strength to strength. Again, I rave about this. Tottenham needed Coutinho. Why we didn't go in for him and try and get him a great builder? Just take him. Everyone slated me on Twitter about it, and I was like, well, no, we need a creative midfielder. They're like, he's past it. That guy ain't past it. I mean, I see the goal he scored for Brazil the other day was unbelievable. Top bins. And then, the way he's been playing for Villa. Ramsey's that young lad, isn't he? He's just coming on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable young lad who's doing really, really well. The problem is the Newcastle fans. They get behind the team. They're passionate. I'm going to go 2-2 draw because I can't see Villa losing, but I also can't see Newcastle losing. I cannot see anything but a draw there. But I think that is going to be one of the games of the weekend. I really do.
Ooh, okay, now it is the game I've been editing. Spurs versus Wolves. And you know what? For change, Josh, Spurs fan, go on, mate, off your pop. I've changed it around a bit. I've changed it. Spurs fans go first. End for the fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, I started talking about Spurs already with the United game, and I stopped myself. So now I'm ready to speak about it. But Conte, has improved us. We've seen the improvement and the formation change, and I've enjoyed it a lot more. Be that 3-2 Leicester win, but I just can't see if he's not backed and if he's not given money to spend, we're still going to be same old Spurs since the Champions League final, just really, really poor mid-table team, and we're not going to win anything. I don't think we're going to get top 4 now. I don't think we're going to win the FA Cup because our attack is reasonable. I like the look of it. Defence, massive, massive problem. Our defence is just not good enough. Romero, the only one who's half decent in my opinion. Dyer's been all right. He's injured again for a long time. So, we need to sign 1 or 2 good centre-back wing backs as well. So against Wolves, they're a solid team. I don't think we're going to concede as much as against, and we're not going to concede 3 against Wolves, I don't think. I think we'll do it 1-0, but I'm not really confident. I'm just saying a scoreline. I'm saying a low scoreline. I think we'll win 1-0, but I'm not very confident. But that's what I'm going to go with: 1-0 win to Spurs.
Well, I'm going to go first next. I know Gaze wants to talk a lot about Spurs.
Tottenham go first, you said.
Go on then. Go on then.
Just to elaborate on what Josh said, for me, we've got a world-class stadium, a world-class training ground, and a world-class manager. But we have sometimes have a championship football team, and I think some of the dead wood that he got out was needed. But what concerns me was we never replaced Bale and Vinicius when last season. So we're sort of down to 6 players less in the squad. Yes, we brought in them 2 boys from Juve and number 30, who I've forgotten his name. Looks like
and Kudagetski.
Yeah, top man. So he is like, I don't know if you ever remember Adel Tibat, his name was. He used to play
I've heard of him.
And he used to play for QPR. So much talent. That's what he reminds me of. Just what we need. And he settled in really, really well. The other guy who comes on the right, time will tell and see how he goes, but he's only on loan. But I just felt that Tottenham in the transfer window, why they didn't do business at the start of January, and if these players are what they are, then we should have done that at the start of January. So then we could have actually maybe try and beat Chelsea to get into the final, or beat Chelsea in the league. We're in a pole position to get 4th, better than anyone. And typically, again, we're heartbreak Hotspur and we lose points. It's so frustrating. I could go on all day about it. Last night was like watching Sunday League defending. I've seen you boys defend better than what I see last night at Tottenham. Ben Davies needs to find himself a new pair of boots again. He's slipping over everywhere. He does that before. Royal, no clue. Reguilon's touch is terrible. Sanchez looks to blame everyone. I'm looking. Romero for me is a Rolls Royce. He's a top player, but I just don't understand. Harry Winks and Højbjerg. I've seen milk turn quicker than them. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad it was last night. I just don't understand it. And like you said, Josh, I agree. Like our front 3 or front 4, I still think we need an attacking midfielder in there. Number 10, I always thought it would be Ali or Nombele or Lo Celso, but none of them did it. We do need someone creative. But that's just for the future. Maybe we should do a video about that. The problem I have is this: if Wolves beat us, they go above us. If Wolves beat us, they go above us. They then, that knocks us back down to 8th, I think, if I'm honest with you. We need a win, so the pressure is on us. We buckle under pressure usually, but I cannot not support my club. So I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs, and it's a bold one because we haven't had many clean sheets. I'm going to go Kane and Son, and I'm hoping they break that partnership record by Lampard and Drogba, I think it is, or someone like that, who has the record. Someone has the record of assistant goals, don't they?
On Josh?
Oh no, it might be Drogba. Yeah, actually, or I'm not sure.
Chelsea's Lampard and someone. So I hope they break that record and we do well. We need a result. We need the 3 points. I think we're going to struggle to get 4th, even though it's open. And I think the rebuild is going to take 2 or 3, 4 windows. I think you're going to see some deadwood leave Tottenham in summer. I think you're going to see maybe a top player come in. There's talk of Bale coming back. I don't want Bale to come back for me. I think I don't think he done well when he come back last time. He's more interested in playing golf. Like I said, I would have took Coutinho. I would have took him. I would have took. I would have maybe Eriksen coming back as well. Sort of Eriksen, see how he goes at Brentford. But yeah, sorry, going on a lot there because I'm a Spurs fan. So yeah, 2-0. I think one might be a penalty. Kane might get a penalty, and Son will get one from open plays, and we'll go 2-0. Come on, you Spurs!
I have been to a Spurs stadium and the atmosphere.
We're not interested in your behalf. Let's move on to someone else.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because Gabe's down on for like 10 years, like 10 years there. Keep it short and sweet. Right. I'm gonna agree here. I'm gonna go 1-0. Same with Josh. 1-0.
Who's scoring that?
Oh, you wanted to do a goal score? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Son Heung-min.
What player?
With one, he done against a one from like the Burnley one where he ran through from the halfway line. Like that move.
I was at that game. That was unbelievable.
Oh. You were there?
Yeah, I was there. 5-0, wasn't it? And there was Burnley fans in front of me, and he ran through, and they just clapped us. Like, I just said, "Yeah, well, I mean, probably one of the best goals I've seen live." That was. He ran through him, and I was raving about Nick Pope that day, saying how great he is. I love him. I think he's a really good goalie, and we just absolutely destroyed him that day. Absolutely destroyed him.
All right, last game because Chelsea aren't playing because they're in some sort of Dubai playing the Club World Cup. So good luck to them in the final. Sorry to set up for you two, but now it is Leicester versus West Ham. Leicester, decent. Got all their players back from AFCON, like Ndidi, Tielemans didn't go, did he? Iheanacho, and I've back. But they got injuries. Vardy isn't back till like mid-March, mid-April, which is a big blow for them. I mean, they have got Daka, they have got Iheanacho, they have got cover there. But honestly, West Ham, they were poor against Watford. Really, really poor. But their quality is just too much with Benrahma, Lanzini, Antonio, Bowen. He's on red hot form right now. He could literally be in England's squad come March with his form. Because no wingers are playing. Like Greenwood isn't playing. Sancho isn't playing well. Sterling isn't playing well. Rashford ain't playing well. None of the English wingers are playing well, apart from Foden, he's not a winger. But I'm going to say it'll be a close game of 2-1 to West Ham. And Josh, what do you think, mate?
You know what? First of all, Bowen is unbelievable. He's going to be world class in a year or two. He's borderline world class now. I don't even care. He needs to be in this England squad. He's probably what England actually need. He can play anywhere. He can even play up front as well. I've seen him for West Ham play up. So he is amazing. It's a shame West Ham haven't got like tons of players, like backup players like that. This is why I don't think West Ham are going to get top four, because they. I think someone like Arsenal or United, sadly, they might nick it. I don't think West Ham will get to four because they haven't got enough depth in their squad, unfortunately. And Leicester, they've really, really been poor, haven't they, this season? They've not been their real selves. But on their day, they're still a quality team. But, I mean, we all saw what happened with Nottingham Forest when 4-1. That was ridiculous. So yeah, I West Ham aren't going to drop points. They should have against Watford. They really should have they should have drawn that game. So they got lucky to win that. I think it's going to be another good game. I think it's going to be 2-2. There's always a few goals in this game, I think. So I think 2-2.
All right. And, yeah. Yep. Cheers, Josh. And for the last time, Gaze, what you having, mate?
Well, before we end this video, I've got a question for you two on prediction of top four, but we'll do that in a minute. Okay, I think that's halfway through the season. It's prediction time, I think. West Ham started off. I think COVID done West Ham the world of good, because there obviously no fans in the stadium. Their fans get on top of managers, get on top of the chairman, and it actually gave that team a chance to settle and do well. And I actually really enjoyed watching West Ham. Declan Rice, you boys didn't talk about him, but such a top player. I suppose the big question whether Zuma's going to play or not. I've just seen that brother's been suspended from, I think it's Dagenham and Redbridge or someone like that who he played. He's been suspended. Why then hasn't Zuma? But we won't get into politics around that. He's their best defender, their strongest defender, and that's probably why he played the other night. And I have to agree, Bowen, I mean, he's excellent. I mean, he's obviously with Danny Dyer's daughter, which is Danny Dyer as well. And he seems to be playing good football. So they're obviously in a happy relationship, which is good. But I just think Leicester have just lost the boil. I mean, these were FA Cup winners, Vardy's not playing. I mean, Maddison has shown good form at times, but I just can't see him getting a result. I can see him getting a goal. I think it'll be 2-1 West Ham away from home, which is a big call. But I just think West Ham. But I don't think West Ham will get into the top 4. But we can talk about it in a second.
All right. As they said, top 4 predictions. As it's halfway through the season, I will go first in my top 4. You got to put Man City up there.
Yeah.
I think Man City will win the league. Liverpool will be second. Chelsea will be third. And now it's just the top 4. There's 4 teams that can do this. United, West Ham, Arsenal, Spurs. Who's the 5th team?
Wolves. You can chuck Wolves in there, can't you?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, there's 5 teams. So, 5 teams, yeah. So, my 4th place, I've got to back United. Realistically, I don't think it is. Realistically, I want to say it, but it's not. I'm sorry. It's going to be United. Josh, top 4.
Oh. All right. So
make it quick because this has only got 6 minutes left in it as well.
Oh God. All right. Man City definitely first. Nothing much to say. They're just so much squad depth. They're an amazing player, amazing team. Sorry,
amazing player
with amazing players.
Yeah.
They're getting top quite comfortably. But Liverpool to come second. But don't be so surprised. Liverpool might. They've got a game in hand for a start, and they're playing City. So I feel like Liverpool might catch up a bit to them.
And they're 12 points behind as well.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying that they'll finish like 7 points behind City or 6 points behind City. They'll close the gap to make it more interesting, but they'll come second. Chelsea will come third. There'll be a bit of a gap between like City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea will. They'll get top 4 comfortably, but they won't be near the top. I don't think. So Chelsea third, and then this is the interesting one. Wolves mathematically are in with a shout. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think Spurs are going to do it. Not enough. Like I said, I don't think we invested. What I forgot to say is that we didn't invest in the transfers. We should have bought a creative midfielder, and we didn't invest well enough. It's going to be a patient game, I think, with Spurs. So we'll get 5th or 6th, but not top 4. I don't think West Ham will do it. So I think it's between Man United and Arsenal. Out of them two, I hope it's United because I hate Arsenal a lot more than United. Why do I think Arsenal are going to get top 4 though? I don't know why I feel
because they got like 20 games in hand on everybody else. They mean COVID things as well.
No, I'm not going to do it though. I think Man United will scrape top 4. Man United will get 4th, but by like a point. I feel like, unfortunately, Arsenal they've had a good attack, and I think Arsenal will just miss out. Though they might finish above Spurs, I'm not sure about that. Hopefully, we'll finish above them. But Man United to get 4th.
All right, then, Gaze, wrap this up quickly, please, mate. If I can get.
Yeah. So top 3, how it is now: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. I've got to back my team Spurs to get 4th, even though I don't think they will. If I'm honest with you, I think Arsenal have invested in their team in the summer. They've left themselves short of that striker. I don't think they'll reach it. I think it'll be between West Ham and Tottenham. I hope Tottenham scrape it, but my heart says that Man United will scrape it. If I'm honest with you, so Man United probably get it.
All right, thank you, boys. Thank you, Gaze, for coming on again, and that will bring this game week 24 or 25 to an end. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back with more video, hopefully Tuesday, Valentine's Day vlog. Until then, have a good day, have a good night, and hopefully your team does well. Go to Chelsea, and I'll see you all in the next Premier League prediction video. Until then, peace out.